republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Heavenly Father, we give thanks today for all that we have in our lives. Our prayer this week includes our hope for a successful, well-attended Oktoberfest this Saturday, as they continue to provide wonderful enhancements and improvements to our wonderful city. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Welcome, everyone. Just a few announcements before we get going. Cornerstone is still accepting coat donations till the end of September. We've only got about a week and a half, so get those coats in. October 28th, the Rensselaer Care Center is having a trunk or treat from 5 to 7. If you would like to sign yourself or your business up to have a trunk out there to pass out candy to the kids, please let me know. We would greatly appreciate it. Coming up, October 24th is World Polio Day. I would like to try and put something together to do for it. If anybody has any ideas or anything they would like to do, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Mike, what do you got for us?
Saturday is the Oktoberfest. We'll get to see Bobby Joe this weekend, Main Street. I have a sign-up sheet. We'll start at 4:30 and go till 11. I'll send that around. It'll take at least a couple people in the griller, so we can send that around. And if you got, I put it in 1 hour time slots because that works. We can filter in and out. That would be fantastic if you'll be able to help me on Saturday. You want me to talk about the other stuff?
Yes, please.
1 second. Don't forget your generator just in case.
Yes, we will have double generators. And actually, I'm reaching out to the city of Rensselaer because I want to see if I can beg. So, thank you for letting me know that. I was actually going to make that phone call today. Man, I don't even know where to start. Some of you will remember in my early presidency of Rotary, the very first meeting for Change the Gavel, from Sue to myself, we started talking about Mexico and the Hairlip Cliff Palette project, and things were very fluid because of post-COVID and trying to raise money. So I'll do the very short version as much as I can. It is long. I have a thread that I just looked at before I come to the meeting that there are 37 emails in. That's one email thread that involves everyone from here to Mexico. So just trying to sort this out. So we just got approved. I should say the global grant for 21-22 got approved, which we had committed to my new knowledge, we had committed $2,500 to that I didn't actually know, but that one just got approved 2 months ago. So we're sending that money. We'd already raised that much money. Our original amount was $10,000, so that leaves us with a balance of $7,500 to raise. I've added another $2,500 to that, so we're actually going to raise another $10,000 is what we're going to do on top of the $2,500 is what we want to do. So the new number is the old number, 10,000. So we're going to start doing that, but the trip just got approved, and I have 24 hours to respond to be able to go to Mexico, and that's in November. So that's happening quickly. And so I wanted to let you know that. So I'm going to start raising the $7,500 or the $10,000 through Rotary. I've been given the green light to open that up to the district because last week, Kentland Club, some of you know we lost Steve Sorensen, who was highly involved with H2H, which is Heart to Heart, which we've been raising money for, which is the Cliff Palette, part of the Hairlip Cliff Palette project, or the mothership, if you will. He passed away in Fowler. He had been there, I don't know, Chris, 30, 40 years, and he has been at every level of Heart to Heart for as long as we can remember. So he has been an international representative. Last Monday, a week ago Monday, Kentland Club was able to push through in a meeting a global grant of $31,000 that is for that's an international grant, if you will, in Steve Sorensen's name, sponsored by the Kentland Club. There's a club in California that's already committed to that, and that's where our money is gonna be attached now to Home Turf, Kentland, which, man, it gives me goosebumps. I can't believe how this has actually worked out to where we'll be attached to something literally in our own backyard. So Kentland and Demont, I've already talked to Demont KV. They said they're gonna be committed to it as well. I don't know how much I'm gonna get out of them, but I will. And so that's the plan. And hopefully, or at least when I get to Mexico finally, 3 years later, while I'm there, I'm actually going to be part of a committee that gets to pick the project that has Steve's name on it. That's actually what we get to do. So I'm like, wow, this really ratcheted up to even more than I ever thought it was going to be. So I won't have a final say, but I'll be pretty loud. I'm pretty sure it'll be one of the hospitals that I've already been watching. So at any rate, I'm excited about that. As a club, I get to represent you, and I just wanted you to know that's what's good. I'm trying to put this all in a letter, but I told Missy, I said, wow, we are right down here. So we're sending out checks and we're doing stuff. We'll have to do some of it beforehand, and then the money will come in to cover it, is actually what we're gonna wind up doing. So I'm pretty excited about, it's all come together really quick, and
matching funds.
We're gonna open it up to matching funds. I've got 2 or 3 people that's already said they would do that prior to this. I've got a number of businesses that have already said they wanna be involved with it. So it'd be my hope to raise more than $10,000. I don't see that as inconceivable. That has already happened with the first 2,500, and then there will be more to come in that. Chris is going to help me. I'm holding him to his original promise that there will be something live that happens for Mexico while we're there between November 7th and the 19th. We will do something like we did at Houston. So that's going to be fun too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We figured it out the last time on the fly.
Figure it out.
So excited about that. So I wanted to share that with you. One other little piece I need to throw out there.
Go for it.
This is for Missy, because we were contacted by the district governor that he wants us to be the poster child. That's the only terminology that I can come up with for the Empowering Girls Project, that we are putting together a professional video before April 22nd of next year of next year's event. Talk to Terry, we brainstormed a little bit. She's gonna pick this up again, and we have at least 3 other clubs that have said they wanna be involved with the Empowering Girls, as well as the district now wants to be involved with that. So we got put on the map last year by our Empowering Girls Project, and I was told in the last meeting I was in, not only will that happen on a district level, all 56 clubs in northern Indiana, but that will also wind up on an international place.
57 clubs, huh?
57, that's right, we have a new club.
Huntington.
Crazy.
So 57 clubs, my bad. So, hey, Little Red Hood. And Terry and a lot to thank for that, and those that kicked off that last year. Chris did a really good job of putting some stuff together and presenting it to the district, so it wasn't me. Matter of fact, I wasn't even in town, so I can't say anything. I keep thinking I did a little bit of setup, and that was about it. And very little. So I'm done. Sorry. 3 minutes is up.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Wait, our guest speaker today is one that I love to see her lovely smiling face anytime I can. She's here with OKTOBERFEST, Miss Bobby Jo Salmons.
Oh, tell me what I'm doing this weekend.
I have no plans this weekend. I just have a quick little handout here. Mr. Winder. Thanks for having me, Terry. I appreciate the invite and you all letting me come to see you. I am the president of Main Street. I was trying to think today without looking back. I was pretty busy this morning. How long I've been president, and it's been six years maybe, something like that.
All of the
Yeah, it just kind of all runs together. I was at a Christmas party for the Bar Association one night, got talking to Carol Beaver, and just kind of fell into Main Street, and has been my love, and I just enjoy working with, we have a very small group of people, but we take on big challenges, and what I've given you here is just an overview of some of the things that we do. So sponsorship money, if any business or any individual wants to sponsor anything, that would be awesome. Just a few things that we do here. You can see the welcome signs. There's one at St. Joe. There's one out by Taco Bell. We try to maintain those. Long time ago, we started the farmers market. We've now turned that over to the farmers market. They kind of outgrew us, and it was a really huge thing to take over, but they are doing well on their own. So I'm really glad about that. We have, thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
We have done several things over the years, helping create Potawatomi Park with the city. We have assisted in that. One of our goals is to build relationships, and we've done that with the city. We work hand in hand with them with the revitalization planning that has come about over the past several years. We've tried to tie all of our projects into a phase that might have been in that or something, and so we try to align with what the outcome is going to be big time, like our parks, running our walking paths. When we were doing Milroy, I had a friend come up to me and she said, "Why are you ruining that park? Why are you putting that walking path in there?" And so she came to me, I don't know, probably 18 months after, and she was like this, "I owe you an apology. I was wrong." She said, "I walk my dog every day through that park on that walking path." And she said, "It's just so great because I can get uptown." And I said, "That's the plan. Downtown to the parks, you just take the walking paths." We've now, gotten the one through Milroy, Iroquois, and connecting Potawatomi to those there. A couple of other things that we have been doing. Planters, benches, we've been putting those in, spotted and dotted around the city. We put in the first trailhead over by Potawatomi Park, and then the one over, I always call it Manette, but I think it's Foundation Park now, is that what they call it?
Always be Manette.
It'll always be Manette. That's where I grew up when I came to Rensselaer, my first teaching job. So anyway, we've raised money for the holiday lights. I actually wrote the first grant that started the whole art walk, and I'm not saying I'm responsible for it. We had been looking at the riverfront mural, and we wanted to do that because it was in the downtown revitalization plan. And so we had actually started that by talking to Kelly Spurgeon at the high school. We wanted high school kids to paint that riverfront mural on there, and Kelly's like, "I just don't think we can do it. It's massive. It's like so many layers of everything." So Main Street teamed up with Ryan, and he had this vision of this art walk. And so what we did, I went and talked to Bree and said, "This is huge." She's like, "Start small." And I was like, "Okay." So we're gonna write the grant for the riverfront and then have enough money in it to expand, and it just blew up. And so we like to take credit for the riverfront, and the rest of it is just icing on the cake and just an added bonus that happened, and it's been amazing for our town. Like, I see people all the time, I'm sure you guys that are working downtown just see people with their cameras, and they're on the streets, they're just all the time. So it's really, really been awesome. So those are some of the things. What we've been working on is Iroquois Park, and this is the walkway that comes from Potawatomi over to the restrooms at Iroquois. And you can see, I think there are 2 benches along this walkway. We've planted new trees. This project actually was started in 2020, and then So we're just finishing it now. Concrete cornhole just got placed last week, so we're super excited about that. We're waiting on the concrete chess game that's also coming, so that was something. Praying it doesn't get vandalized. That's always a huge problem for everything we do. Got our art walk sign up there at Potawatomi also, and eventually that QR code in the center, or excuse me, in the corner, is going to be accessible to like the artists, their artwork, and where they're located in. But it's kind of takes you to the website, so the website has to get all taken care of. And so anyway, it's a plan, but it's not completed yet also. So Reen did the work for us there on that, and we're pretty excited about the way it turned out. One of the things that Main Street does is maintain, don't hold us because there's only 9 of us and sometimes we get super busy, but the landscaping that is downtown, the cornflower bed over by the, what's the parking lot over there? I can't, like beside Unwind and I can't even.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, I just call it the municipal parking lot there, Hanley parking, and then over by like Stace's office down there on the other side of Washington Street there. Oops. So this is our newest project, which is with the Filsons, and this is Filson Park. We're calling it an art park, and we're super excited about it. We've had some naysayers, of course you always do. So I said of the 199 comments that were positive, I picked out the 2 that were like, really? We need another park. The Filsons, along with our committee, had a vision, and in the back, you can see there's going to be a pavilion. It's kind of like we mirrored, I don't know if you've been to Valpo. They have an art park up there, and they have a stage, and they put on plays and just really cool stuff. And so the fountain in the middle, over there on the right, is another pavilion with restrooms. There's seating around. We're hoping that it is as beautiful as we are planning on. So anyway, that's in the works. We're waiting for approval for a couple of things on that one. So excitement working with the Filsons and Main Street collaboration. Oktoberfest is Saturday. Join us if you can. Everyone seems to have a good time when they come out. And I was hoping that Anne would be here because I was just going to show you how much fun you can have.
He's watching online.
There you go.
She actually sees it. She's
There you
online.
go. Well, there's Annie and her sister. They were dancing, taking tickets for me, and having a good time. So thank you for letting me come and share some of the things that we have done to help the city of Rensselaer become more beautiful and attract tourism and other things, as well as our families proud to be here and growing up here. I've been working on trying to get my kids to return to our lovely little city, but I don't have any takers except for my son. So anyway.
You're wanting the grandkids. I know what you're.
I have 2 new grandbabies
I know
in a
you do.
month.
Congratulations.
Yes, 2 grandsons born in a month. So we're on top of the world right now. But anyway, so thank you very much for letting me come. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I look forward to Rotary all the time at Oktoberfest. Always a bonus to have you there. Pork burgers selling up.
We're adding sauerkraut this year.
Yay!
We're just gonna put it out on the table. We'll see if anybody
Yes.
puts it on their sandwich.
Good.
I'm thinking, you know what? We finally need to be a little bit
Absolutely.
German.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, hey guys, could you just, cook up some brats for the night?
If I hadn't had all of my pork burgers already bought, I mean, actually, we wound up buying it. I wasn't even thinking. I could have got a part of that.
Yeah.
And
Even those
And
brat
I will
burgers
next
now
year.
they make, right? So you can,
So
yes.
how much of your budget does Oktoberfest kind of help with?
Oktoberfest is our budget.
Okay.
So it's our only fundraiser. We've tried a couple of things throughout the year. It takes so much manpower, with any project you do. We're a small group. We love our small group, we just realized that taking on other things just wore us out. Every one of us works full time, and this is just our added bonus. But anyway, so it is our budget, other than sponsorships. So sponsorships and then Oktoberfest, and that's how we function with everything that we do, along with Jasper Foundation and the Women's Giving Circle with grant funding. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
And it's just been, Stace is our amazing treasurer, and he's like, nope, can't do that. And so, but we always make concessions. If the city, one of the things in here, we gave up money to the city for the flags that go up to, the Christmas lights we did put in there. Other things that we do that, kind of on here, not non-essential, but just other things that we give to. But we also, again, couldn't do it without grant funding, and then Oktoberfest, we just about died with 2020, and then even last year was just, people were not necessarily coming back, so we are ready for a big crowd and get our numbers back where they need to
So
be.
where do we get donations to?
Stace will take them. You can make them out to Main Street, and Stace, his office there at CI Insurance, he's our guy. All checks go to him, so thank you. Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, Missy, my time is up. I'm gonna sneak out because I have a 1 o'clock meeting.
You got anything?
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Sports stuff.
I really don't have anything. We could,
Usually warns us. Fred didn't warn us.
So yeah, I had no warning, so.
I didn't either.
Sorry.
I just had. He might come rolling in here any minute though.
He might. I expected him to come walking in with food already.
I've noticed
there's
that.
that
Yeah.
sign-up sheet. How about we do it quickly? Anyone who's not going to be working the pork burger trailer, $1.
Oh.
So I'll get it to somebody.
Wow, let's see, who do I need to cover? I'll cover you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm a little upset with Terry, she's really not gonna be there,
No.
like, really,
I'll
really,
update.
really not gonna be there. But, she's covered me.
You can take the pork burger and roll it up into a brat.
Call it broth,
Okay.
whether it is or not, whether it really is a broth or not.
Just get brown mustard instead of yellow, you're all set.
Any happy dollars?
Yeah, that's a German. Fine.
Should I throw that out there?
Birthdays, anniversaries.
Mindy had a birthday, but she's not here.
All right.
Alright. Thank you, Dean. Anybody have anything else?
We've got the foundation receptions in November.
Oh yes, we have the 3 foundation receptions in November.
The Queen of Hearts.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. Thank you.
Yep.
Russ, did you put money in here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to check, I'll probably be able to help, but I don't know right now.
It's 407.
407. 407?
That's Orville.
That's
Go get 'em,
Orville.
Orville. Come on, Orville.
Thanks for the 20 roll.
Go get 'em.
No.
Oh, God.
No luck.
No luck.
That is not the Queen of Hearts.
All right, let's stand for the 4-way test, please.
Beaten by the Queen of Hearts.
Yeah.
Is it the
truth?
truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?